Hi, welcome once more to Mr. Max. In this lesson, we are going to revise trigonometry section. I know that you are getting ready for your final examination and also trial examination. So anyway, today we are going to revise from some tricky type of questions. So it will help you to prepare for your final exam, especially those who are trying to get level 5, level 6, level 7. Okay, so anyway, listen very carefully. The question paper is I uploaded that one. You can see in the description there is a link there. If you click on that link, you will get the question papers. So first you download the question paper, then if you can take a printout, try to take a printout. Then after that, what you have to do is try to do by yourself. Okay, without before you watch this lesson, you have to try by yourself. Then after that, you have to listen and try to check your answer, what you wrote is correct or wrong. Okay, so listen very carefully. And also please don't forget, please subscribe my channel. My channel's name is Mr. Max ZA. So please subscribe, like, and you can share with your friends, okay, so that you will get, and also click on the notification. So whenever I updated new videos, then you will get that notification. Okay, so listen very carefully. Okay, look at the first question. Question number 1.1. Question number 1.1. If sine 24 is equal to p, so it is given that sine 24 is equal to p. Express the following in terms of p. So you have to answer the following questions in terms of p. That means in your answer there must be a p there. Am I right? Okay. In terms of p, you have to write the following questions in terms of p. So look at this one. What is given? Sine 24 is equal to p. So if you just write to p, what is the denominator there? Yeah, you know that the denominator is 1. Am I right? If you just write to number 5, okay, what is the denominator? Yeah, obviously there is a denominator 1. Am I right? Okay, so similarly, if you write to p here, it means that the denominator is 1. Okay, so now sine of 24, angle 24 is equal to p. So what is the definition of sine in terms of x, y and r? That means opposite side, hypotenuse and adjacent side. Yeah, it is y over r. Am I right? In terms of x, y and r, sin theta is y over r. Do you remember that one in grade 10 you studied? Okay, don't worry, some schools you studied, I know that it is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. You studied like this. Okay, so it is better to write like this. Y stands for the opposite side, r stands for the hypotenuse. Okay, and x stands for what? X stands for the adjacent side. You have to remember that one. Okay, x stands for the adjacent side, y stands for the opposite side, and r stands for the hypotenuse. Okay, so anyway, what is given? Sine 24 is equal to p, so we wrote it as p divided by 1, and that is the same as definition of sine is opposite side by hypotenuse. Okay, so now we can equate the numerator, denominator. So what is the value of y? Y is equal to p. So it implies that the value of y is equal to p, and what is the value of r? R is equal to 1. So which one is short here? We got y as p and r is equal to 1. So we have to find the value of x. Am I right? Okay, so how can we find the value of x? What is the formula to find the value of x using Pythagoras theorem? Yeah, you studied a formula like this. That formula you have to remember. Okay, we don't have time to write all the steps, like x square plus y square is equal to r square, therefore x squared is equal to r square minus y square, therefore x is equal to square root of r square minus y square. Okay, so this is the step. Okay, so we don't have time. We are writing final exam and trial exam and final exam. Okay, so now you have to remember what is the formula to find the value of x. Square root of r square minus y square. Okay, so here square root of r square minus y square. So what is that one? Square root of, what is our r? Don't forget, what is the value of r? It is 1. So it is 1 square minus, what is the value of y? Y is p. So it is y square. That means p square. So 1 squared is what? 1. So it is square root of 1 minus p square. So now we got the value of x. What is the value of x? Square root of 1 minus p square. Okay. So let's write once more somewhere here on the right side. What are the values of x, y and r? X we got square root of 1 minus p square. Y is p, and what is the value of r? R is 1. Okay, so just leave it there. Now we can go to our first question. Okay, so we already got the hypotenuse, adjacent side and opposite side. Okay, so now let's go to the first question. What is the question number 1? So you have to pause the video and write this one before you watch the remaining section. Okay, so question number 1.1. What is that question? Cos of 24. Once if we get this x, y and r, it is very easy. If you know the definition of cos. What is cos? Yeah, you studied adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. What is adjacent side denoting? X over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is r. So now tell me, what is the value of x? We got it as square root of 1 minus p square. Am I right? Divided by, what is the value of r? It is 1. So 1 minus square root of 1 minus p square divided by 1. So is it not that the same as square root of 1 minus p square, because there is no need to write it divided by 1. Okay, so our answer is square root of 1 minus p square. Don't forget, they want the answer in terms of p. Is it not our answer in terms of p? Yes. So that is the question number 1.1.1. Now let's move to the next question, question number 1.1.2. Okay, what is that question? Okay, question number 1.1.2, sine 48. You have to find sine of 48. So now look at this sine 24 is equal to p by 1. So when the angle is, don't forget, when the angle is 24, this x, y and r is, these are the values. Okay, so you can't write okay, some of you make mistake like this, sine 45. Okay, you think that okay, sine is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So what is y? It is p divided by r is 1, so therefore answer is p. Okay, this answer is wrong. Why? Because this p square root of 1 minus p squared and 1 is based on which angle? 24. But here what is the angle? 48. So we can't apply this p and 1 there. Okay, so we have to find another method. Okay, so what is that one? First of all, we have to change. Is it possible to write this 45 in terms of the angle 24? So how can you write that one, guys? You know, sine 48, you can write it like this. Sine of 2 times 24. Am I right? What is 2 times of 24? 48. That is sine 48. Am I right? Okay. So is it not this one a double angle formula? Sine of 2 times theta. So you studied a formula like this, sine 2 theta, double angle formula. What is that one? Sine 2 theta. What is the formula? 2 sine theta cos theta. Am I right? Okay, sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. So here you can see sine 2 theta. What is our theta? This 24. Okay, so how can you write 2 sine 24 cos 24? Okay, so we are going to apply the double angle formula there. So it is, how can you write that one? This is sine, oh, sorry, 2 sine theta, 2 sine theta. What is theta here? 24 into cos theta. Theta is 24. So now there is no problem to apply these values, because here the angle now it is 24. Do you understand? Okay, so sine 24. What is the sine 24? We already know sine 24 is p. P divided by 1 is p. So it is p into cos 24. Look at the previous question. We already found the answer. What is the cos 24 answer? We got square root of 1 minus p square. Okay, it times square root of 1 minus p square. So here let me write it together. 2p square root of 1 minus p square. Can you see we got the answer in terms of p? That means in our answer there are p's there. Okay, so that is question number 1.1.2. Now let's move to the next question, question number 1.1.3. Question number 1.1.3. 1.1.3. What is that question? You have to find a sine tall cos tall, sine tall times cos tall minus sine of minus 16, sorry 66, sorry, sine of minus 66 times tan of 204. So this is the question. You have to find the answer of this one in terms of p. That means in your answer there must be p there. Okay. So now look at this one. Sine tall cos tall minus sine minus 66 tan times tan of 204. Okay. So do you know anything about tall, angle tall? No, we know only based on angle 24. Do you know anything about minus 66? No, we know only answer based on 24. Do you know anything about 204? No, we know only answer based on 24. So first what we have to do, if you want to write the answer in terms of p, then first of all we have to convert all of these angles in terms of 24. You understand? So now look at the first step, sine tall cos tall. So how can I write that one in terms of 24? That is what we want to think first. Okay, so when I look at this 12, is it not 24 is a double of 12, 2 times 12, am I right? 2 times 12 is 24. So how can I write that like that? I can't just write a sine 24 like that. Okay, so look at this one. If I write it like this sine of 12 cos, sine 12 cos 12, I'm going to write it like this, guys. Look at very carefully. This is 1 over 2 into 2 sine 12 cos 12. So look at this. This 1 over 2 times 2 is what? Yeah, half times. You know that half times 2 and cancel. It is 1. Am I right? So it won't make any difference in my question. Okay. So I just added half times 2. Then the remaining thing as it is, sine 12 cos 12. Okay. Why I added like this? Can you understand that one? Why I added this? Because if I write it like this, you know this 2 sine tall cos tall, is it not that double angle sine 2 theta? So sine 2 theta, how can you write? 2 sine theta cos theta, am I right? Okay, or 2 sine theta cos theta, how can I write? Like this, 2 sine theta cos theta is sine of 2 times theta. So what is the theta here in our question? It is tall. Okay, so 2 sine tall cos tall. How can you write that one? Sine of 2 times tall. What is 2 times tall? 24. You understand? Okay, so to write it like this, I wrote this one, half times 2 times sine tall cos tall. You understand? So next step, I can write a 2 sine tall cos tall is sine of 2 times tall. Okay, so I'm trying to apply double angle formula there. Okay, now let's continue. Here, what is this one? Minus of sine of minus 66. So tell me, you have to know a little bit trigonometry section, some identities you have to remember. Okay, so what is sine of minus theta? How can you write sine of minus theta? Yeah, we can write this minus outside. You remember that one? Okay, so I'm not going in detail of that one. You have to remember like that. Okay, sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. Then what is cos of minus theta? It is not minus cos theta. That is the only difference. Here it is positive. Cos theta is a fourth quadrant. Okay, then tan of minus theta. What is tan of minus theta? That is the same like a sine minus tan theta. So these three identities you have to remember. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. You have to take this minus outside. Minus sine theta. Cos of minus theta is positive cos theta. Don't make mistake there. Cos of minus theta is the same as positive cos theta. Tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. So look at this one. Sine of minus 66. So I can take this minus outside. Am I right? So that minus and this minus and this minus is going to be plus. Okay. Then sine 66 then times tan of 204. You understand? Okay. So now look at the next step. Here, like what I said before, this 1 over 2 times sine 2 sine tall cos tall. How can I write that one? Double angle. Sine of 2 times tall. Am I right? Okay. 2 sine theta cos theta, that is sine 2 theta. Okay. So here theta is tall. So it is sine 2 times tall, double angle. Okay. Plus now sine 66. How can I write in terms of 24? Yeah, 66 is 90 minus 24. Am I right? Okay. So sine of this one I'm going to write it like this, 90 minus 60. Okay, sorry, here I can't write like this. Here look at this one, sine of, yeah, okay, sine of 90 minus 24. What is 90 minus 24? 90 minus 24 is 66. So this sine 80, sorry, 70, 80, 90, yeah, 24. So sine of 90 minus 24 is sine 66. 90 minus 24 is 66. So it is sine 66. Okay. Then this tan 204, how can you write in terms of 24? Yeah, we know that tan of 180 plus 24 is what? 180 plus 24 is 204. So what I'm trying to do is I want to get all the angles in terms of 24. Okay, that is why when I look at this 66, it is 90 minus 24. When I look at this 204, it is 180 plus 24. Okay, so don't worry, when you write your exam, when they set the question, they will set like that. Okay, they will set like that you can write in terms of 24 or in terms of whatever in the question. Okay, so now look at this one. Here this is half into, is it not this one 24, sine 24? So it is sine 24 plus, now tell me what is sine of 90 minus 24? Yeah, when it is, I hope you already studied the reduction formula. Okay, 90 minus means first quadrant all are positive, but if it is based on 90, what you have to do? You have to write its cofunction. Do you remember that one? Okay, you have to study that one. Okay, so reduction formula in grade 11 what you studied. Okay, and I hope all of you already practice many questions based on reduction formula. Okay, so 90 minus 24 is in the first quadrant all are positive, and if it is based on 90 or 270, you have to change to its cofunction. What is the cofunction of sine? It is cos. So it is cos 24 times 180 plus 24. Is it not this one 180? 180 plus 24. Plus 24 means which quadrant is that? 180 plus, that means third quadrant. Third quadrant, what is positive? All sine tan. Am I right? Tan is positive. Here what is our angle? Tan. So that one is positive. Okay. Then if it is based on 180 or a 360, no change in the trigonometry. Is it not like that you studied? Okay. So it is tan of 24. So you have to study that one, guys. I'm not going to explain in detail of that reduction formula in this class. If you want to study this reduction formula, you have to watch that previous lessons. Okay, there are so many hundreds of videos I uploaded. Okay, so you have to watch those lessons, so you will get a detailed understanding of this reduction formula. Okay, so half into sine 24 plus cos 24 into tan 24. So here you can see that all the angles you got it in 24. Okay, so now we just apply, what is that one? Half into sine 24 in terms of p. What is sine in terms of sine 24? We already got, it is given in the question. p. Okay, so it is half into p plus cos 24. Yeah, we got the second question. Look at the second question. Square root of 1 minus p square. We already got the answer for that one. Square root of 1 minus p square. Am I right? Okay. Times, this is multiplication, times tan 24. What is tan in terms of x, y and r? Yeah, tan theta, you studied. Tan theta is opposite side divided by adjacent side. Am I right? Y over x. What is y here? It is p. So it is p over, what is x here? Square root of 1 minus p square. So don't forget, this is y, this one is x. Tan theta is y over x. So it is tan 24 is y over x. P divided by square root of 1 minus p square. So is it not these two are multiplication? What is this dot means? It is multiplication. So square root of 1 minus p square, square root of 1 minus p square. So you can cancel these two. Am I right? So what is remaining here? Only p. So this is half into p plus only p there. So check in your calculator. P, if you take a p as a common factor, is it not like this? 1 over 2 plus 1. Okay, or half plus 1. P means what is the number here? 1. Okay, half plus 1 is what? 3 over 2. So what is the final answer now? We got 3 over 2p. So we got the answer in terms of p. Here are two terms I took a p as a common factor. So what is remaining? Half. What is remaining here? It is 1. Half plus 1 is 3 over 2, then p. So we got the answer in terms of p. What is the answer? 3 over 2p. You understand? Okay. So now let's move to the next question. Question number 1.2. Question number 1.2, simplify fully without using a calculator. 1.2, you have to simplify without using a calculator. Tan of 180 minus theta times cos of minus theta times sine of 390 the whole divided by cos of 300 times sine theta minus cos of 450. So you have to simplify this one without using a calculator. What type of question is this? Of course, the reduction formula type. Am I right? Okay. Okay. So how can we start this one, guys? Here, first let me write this 180 minus theta, no problem, minus theta, no problem. What is this 390? 390 is not 360 plus theta 10. Am I right? Okay. So 390 is in which quadrant? This is 360, 390 plus 30, sorry, 360. So it is 360 plus, that is the first quadrant. Am I right? Okay. So this is what? 90, this is 180, this one is 270. Okay. So 390, how can we write? 360 plus 30. Am I right? Okay. Then 450, how can we write? That is 360. Just subtract 450 minus 360. What is the answer? It is 90. Okay. So this, instead of this 450, what we can write? Cos of 90. Am I right? Okay. 450 is the same as 450 minus. I hope you already studied like this. Okay. 450 minus 360 is what? 90. So this 450, you have to understand that that is the same as cos of 90. Okay. 450 is the same as cos of 90. Okay. So now let's start. Tan of 180 minus theta. Tell me 180 minus theta, which quadrant is that? 180 minus first quadrant. Am I right? Okay. Oh, sorry, second quadrant. Second quadrant, what is positive? Here all positive, here sine positive, here tan positive, and here cos positive. Okay. So 180 minus theta is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, what is positive? Sine. Here what? Tan. So it is negative. Okay, then is there any change in the trigonometry? No change, because it is based on 180. If it is based on the horizontal line, there is no change. So tan as it is minus tan, then acute angle theta. Okay, so when you apply reduction formula, if you think by yourself like this in this order, okay, so then you won't make any mistake. Okay, if you make a slight mistake in any one of the steps, the whole answer is wrong. Am I right? Okay, so ask by yourself when you are applying reduction formula, 180 minus theta is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, what is positive? Sine. So here what? Tan. So it is negative. Okay, then is there any change in the trigonometry? No change, because it is based on 180 horizontal line. So tan as it is. You understand? So you have to practice by like that, in that order. You have to ask yourself in your mind. Okay, once more, how can you ask yourself? 180 minus theta is in which quadrant? Second quadrant. Second quadrant, what is positive? Sine. Here what? Tan. So it is negative. Any change in the trigonometry? No change, because it is based on horizontal line. So tan as it is tan. What is acute angle? Theta. Okay, so now look at this one, cos of minus theta. What is cos of minus theta? Last question I told you, cos of minus theta is positive cos theta. So it is, this one is positive cos theta times sine of 390. How can you write? Apply reduction formula. Sine of 390 is somewhere here, am I right? After 360. So it is sine of 360 plus 30, the whole divided by cos of 3, and now it is multiplication, sorry. Okay, cos of 300, how can you write that one? 300 is it not 300 is somewhere here. Okay, so 360 minus 60, am I right? Okay, so 300 is somewhere in the third quadrant, that is 360 minus, so let me write that one, cos of 360 minus what? 360 minus 60 is 300. Okay, so times sine theta minus, so this one I told you 450 is the same as what? 450 minus 360, that is cos 90. Okay, minus cos 90. Okay, now let's write one more step, then after that we can simplify. So this is minus tan theta times cos theta. I know what you are thinking now. This tan theta is sin theta by cos theta, then we can cancel. Am I right? Okay, we are going to do the same thing. Okay, now times 360 plus 30. Again apply reduction formula. 360 plus 30 is which quadrant? First quadrant. First quadrant, what is positive? All are positive, so sine is also positive. Is there any change in the trigonometry? No, it is based on 360 horizontal line, no change. So what is answer? Sine 30. We are applying reduction formula. Once more I told you, in that question, that method you have to think. Okay, 360 minus 30 is in which quadrant? 360 plus 30, that is first quadrant. First quadrant, all are positive, so sine is also positive. Any change in the trigonometry? No, because it is 360. So sine as it is sine, then acute angle 30, the whole divided by cos of 360 minus 60. 360 minus 60 is in which quadrant? 360 minus fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant, what is positive? Cos is positive. Here what? Cos. So it is positive. Okay, then cos of, any change in the trigonometry? No, because it is based on 360. So it is cos 60 times, what is remaining? Sine theta minus cos 90. What is cos 90? Sine 90 is, that's a special angle you have to by heart. Okay, cos 9, sine 90 is 1. So cos 90 is 0. So it is minus 0. Or you can check in your calculator, you can double check. Okay, so here we got it like this now. Okay, now we can simplify this one. So this is minus tan theta. How can you write? Minus sine theta divided by cos theta times cos theta. So look at how I am writing this one. Sine theta divided by cos theta. Where I wrote cos theta, I didn't write it somewhere here at the bottom. Okay, just to avoid confusion, I write here on the numerator. Okay, that level, sine theta, cos theta, that one level. Okay, this cos theta is in the denominator, so that I know that I won't have any confusion, that I can cancel this cos theta and cos theta. Okay, so when you write, you have to practice to write it like that. Okay, times, what is the answer of sine 30 special angle? I hope you already studied that one, 1 over 2, or you have to double check in your calculator. Okay, divided by cos 60. What is cos 60? Is it not that one also 1 over 2? Okay, so it is better you have to by heart that values, or you have to check in your calculator to avoid confusion. Okay, 1 over 2 into sine theta minus 0. There is no need to write that one. Okay, so it is half into sine theta. Now look at the numerator, cos theta you can cancel, am I right? Okay, then if we can cancel, if we can understand from here itself, try to understand, is it not this half, you can cancel, half in the numerator, half in the denominator. This is a line. Okay, so half divided by half, so what you can do, half and half also we can cancel. So what is remaining in the numerator? Minus sine theta. Okay, but here look at this one, there is another sine theta division. So what is that one? This sine theta and this sine theta also we can cancel. Sine theta, what is remaining? Or write one more step just to avoid confusion, minus sine theta divided by what is denominator? Sine theta. Can you see this sine theta and sine theta you can cancel? Okay, so try to understand from this step itself, this sine theta and this sine theta you can cancel. So what is remaining? Don't forget about this minus. Okay, so remaining is nothing here, everything cancel. So what is the answer? Minus 1. So the answer is minus 1. Okay, that is question number 1.2. So I hope all of you enjoy this class. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel. So please subscribe, share, like, comment. Okay, thank you. See you on the next lesson. Thank you. Bye.